Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Wake Forest versus Rutgers college basketball matchup on Wednesday, December 6, 2023. Of course, Pick Dawgz, we do tons of free picks, and when you do that many free picks, well, you're going to like some of the best, and those are the ones we put over at the Premium Picks tab at Pick Dawgz. You can use the discount code PICK to get 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, text the number that you see on the screen because they're not available on the website. So go ahead and text. But let's get to this one. Wake Forest taking on Rutgers. ACC versus Big Ten battle here in early December. Wake Forest entering this one 4-3 on the season. Rutgers 5-2. Of course, Rutgers, the big story for me coming into this season for Rutgers was about how they were slighted last year for the NCAA tournament. You know, we're here talking about, college football playoff and, who's in and who's out and all that kind of good stuff. Well, no one got messed over like Rutgers did last year. I mean, one of the top teams, any way you slice it by all the different measurables. But when it came time for Selection Sunday, there were teams far behind Rutgers that were invited to the big dance, while the Scarlet Knights were not invited. But Wake Forest, a perfect 3-0 at home this season. Rutgers has not played a true road game yet, so certainly a good test for them heading down to Tobacco Road for this game. We look at what Rutgers has done so far this season, coming off a loss last time out against Illinois. That ended the season-starting winning streak, but, they didn't really play anyone quite up to that level of competition. Some of the Jersey teams, like St. Peter's, but wins over, and also lost to Princeton to open the season. But in between that, wins over Bryant and Boston University, not a good BU team at all this year. Win over Ed Cooley's Georgetown team, also not a very good team this year. So, Rutgers, a lot of wins against a lot of teams that really couldn't stack up. Meanwhile, Wake Forest coming off that win against Florida in the SEC, ACC matchups, 82-71 last time out. So they've been off for a little while now at this point. And they do have that loss against LSU, a loss against Utah, loss against Georgia. So, while LSU and Georgia are big conference teams, they're not generally good basketball teams. So Wake Forest, the win over Florida was a nice win, but maybe a lot of that has to do with maybe Florida not being all that good this season. The Rutgers offense certainly has struggled to putting the ball through the hoop, shooting just 40.8%, does not get it done, and from beyond the arc, just over 30%. And Wake Forest, well, they shoot well from beyond the arc, 36.1%. Rutgers, not a great job at defending the perimeter either, but defensively overall, one of the top teams in the entire nation. So it's the offense that kind of feeds off of the defense. To me, even though Wake Forest got that big win over Florida, I'm far from sold on them. I'm going to take the points here with Rutgers in the defense, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll tell you how often historically each of the bets on the board have hit, putting on the most favorable bets on the board today.